Murder Drones for me has always been a weird chapter in my life. It was a show that changed many lives entirely, so of course questions and skepticism about the fandom state always rummages up every couple weeks by fellow creators in the fandom, and every time I see it, I can't help but feel conflicted. This fandom has brought me this wonderful audience, but it is also home to various weirdos. So if I want to make a Murder Drones video with the emotion I think my other videos lacked, what should it be about?
Glitch announced a line of hot topic search based on murder. Now what does this mean for the future? Hello, thank you!
I want to have a chat to everyone in this fandom about why this fandom sucks.
I'm here to bring the spotlight to some actually good Murder Drones fan content that will scratch that itch and fill the void since intermission. Speaking of...
It's have been insane. I got into 3 collabs, got cancelled, and made the channel I've been posting on for 2 years in 5 months.
From the way you sat down next to me, from the way you ordered your drink, from the moment you put your hand on my knee, I knew I'd have you with ease. Do you come here often? Do you know how this thing works? Do you go to bed with a different man every night? Don't tell me I'm the first. You must have heard about me. Everyone knows my name. Everyone knows I'm holy. All the revolutionaries, all the jihadis too. Round the world I'm holy.
هذا المكان كثيرا
Before we start this video, I'd like to mention a couple ground rules for what we'll be discussing in this video. First of all, fan projects are out of discussion. I've talked about them like 30 times and it's not representative of the vast majority. We'll be discussing the most important issues within the fandom and moments where these issues were most prominent. Anyways, I have zero transitional material for the actual lore part of the video, so like, yeah. This place looks absolutely boring. Why did I choose to vacation here? Alright, never mind. This place actually looks really great.
Hola, hombre. ¿Sabes cómo puedo llegar al hotel Casadera?
Fuck you!
What the fuck did I even do in the first place?
Do you know how to get to the hotel? Yeah, no, sorry. Directions to the hotel? Yeah, I don't know either, man. Sorry. Does anyone know how to get to the stupid hotel? No! This place fucking sucks. Hey, sir! Are you gonna get down from there, or are you gonna stay up there and sulk? So, where exactly are you headed off to? You know what they say! A date with destiny! Never say that corny ass shit again. I know for a fact that you're not going on any kind of dates. I don't care if it's a metaphorical one. Has anyone told you how aggressive you are? Because Jesus, fuck, you're annoying. You know what? Was that supposed to do anything? I don't know. I don't understand this. What the fuck were you doing? And why'd your hand turn so realistic? I did nothing. Just keep walking. Bye. Okay. What? Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Earlier in the video, I mentioned how there are various weirdos in the fandom, and if I tried to mention them all, I wouldn't get through them all. So let's just do one of them, Toy Slasher. Before I start, I want to mention that harassment of this creator is simply just as bad as the stuff I'm about to mention. Now, I won't get fully into the drama he's in, because I don't want to come off as a greedy dirtbag, but I'll mention the stuff that I think is concrete and weird. He made multiple parts to an unconsensual porn comic. Now, for my audience, which probably doesn't know what that means, it is when one person doing sexual intercourse doesn't agree with what they're doing, and it becomes forced sexual intercourse. This can be a result of intoxication as well, which is the case in the comic Toy Slasher made. Yes, I'm using scientific terms, because if I don't, it'll sound less serious. this, and once again, I know for a fact that one stupid bozo will go into the comments and make a stupid joke about it. I know who you fucking are. What point am I exactly trying to get across with Toy Slasher? That this fandom is open to people that have no respect for mankind. Sure, not all people think alike, but when in a fandom, people like this give it a name. It doesn't even always limit itself to people. There's arcs worthy of toxicity in the fandom. Fandoms are no stranger to shipping. It's a common thing, but for harassment to come out of it, it is also sadly a common thing. But it doesn't justify these actions. Even harassment from people who beg for season 2, which I have definitely exploited those people. I don't want to make a video to make myself above the fandom since I have somewhat of a hypocrite myself, but to dedicate it to the faults of the fandom and where I see the bad apples in it. Because frankly, us content creators are not above this fandom. We can keep saying this fandom sucks, but isn't it hypocritical to say that when we could use our platform to bring light to actually bad people? I'm not asking for a fandom where everyone thinks like mindless drones that believe the same things I do. I'm asking for a respectful one which, for the most part, is what we have. Which leads me back to the point I made earlier. I've seen various videos about the fandom and its faults from other creators, which honestly are kind of bloated since we want money. This fandom doesn't suck because saying that rules out the amazing people I've met here. This fandom isn't perfect either because saying that rules out the bad people. Which is why in the title of this very video, I didn't say it sucks or it's perfect. Perfection is unachievable. There's always hundreds of bigots in the world filled with fewer accepting ones. There's always a group of negative people in a room filled with few positive ones. So what do we do about it? Try to be the part of the minor positive group instead of the majority negative one. What's even worse is that this isn't even the end of the video. I'm saying this stuff about a show for teenagers. Am I stupid? Hell yeah. But if I'm not the one that's gonna say it, who else is gonna say this stuff? Inferno YC? Cartoon Universe? If my legacy amounts to needlessly vulgar Murder Jones videos, I will cry in my grave. Just cut to the motherfucking lore. I've been here for 3 hours. Hey sir, are you gonna get down from there? No, we're not doing this again. I need answers. What did I even do to you? I'm 30% sure that you should be asking me that. You shouldn't be like, you know. What did you do to me? For starters, I put you in a time loop, so that might be a little bad. What? I mean, it's not that bad. Unless you go, like, inevitably insane, but, like, it's not that bad. Well, how do I get out? You can't. Until you figure it out. Figure what out exactly? Oh no! Renqz, watch out! Watch out! Who's Renqz? I don't see him. Watch out! Just get driven over already. I've been waiting for this thing for the entire day. Watch out! I was confident that you'd be finished by like 5, but apparently you need more, so keep going. Watch out! Genuine question, what number of the loop are we on right now? I have no clue. Also, why do you sound like
originally we're gonna get Surmi, but like we were too poor to actually get her on the project, so like
okay, that makes sense.
Also, why do we sound like super fucking tired? It's like 9 in the morning for the voice actor, and by voice actor I mean the guy that also edits and directs and writes and does everything for this video.
Well, it's really directing if it's a YouTube video.
Shut the fuck up. So back to the lore. I'm gonna assume that you're not a human and you're some secret, super secret alien or whatever the fuck. That has to be the lamest setup for an antagonist of all time. Holy shit.
Hey, I'm not lame.
I'm just underdeveloped.
Then I better see some fucking development in the next 5 minutes.
Acting like you're the holy grail of character development. Name one thing you learned from this entire experience.
You know, maybe I am everything people say about me. I'm immature, I'm stupid, I'm every other adjacent word. Point is, I make a shitload of mistakes. And that's okay. I said something mean to you. Okay, I'm sorry, and I hope to improve. That single mistake I made doesn't justify all of this. Making a mistake is the most human thing I'll do, and from what I'm looking at, you're not human. You figured it out. What? You actually did it! I didn't even know you would actually do it! So what exactly happens now? You're going home. This is the lamest resolution to a story I think I've ever seen. Even after over 800 loops, you're still a fucking idiot, you know that? and every time you snap your fingers, it gets 20 times more anticlimactic every single time.
Hello, America. Recently, Glitch announced a line of hot topics.
Hello, America. Hello, America. I know. How do you live with that? That thought in your head that someone's always constantly critiquing you for an embarrassing moment, a mistake, or anything that sorts? How do you do it? As corny as it seems, my friends, honestly, they make me feel a lot more secure, and, you know, I wouldn't be here without them. That's the honest to God truth.
Renqz not like us. Renqz not like us.
Renqz not like us. Renqz not like us. I love this guy.
I heard you like him YouTubers. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's the video. I don't think it's perfect, since I think that resolution to that conflict, like I said, in my character, wasn't perfect. And on top of that, I didn't dedicate as much time to the actual, you know, topic of the video, which I would have liked to do, but at the same time, I wanted to have something more fun, more creative for me, since Merjone's videos have been very dull for me, like I said, like 800 times, and never actually, you know, owned up to that mistake. So yeah, if you have any criticism, please comment it. Be nice or be harsh, I don't care. Make a 3-hour negative video on it, I don't care.